Welcome back. Now, the Spoken Freedom Festival is an exciting showcase. It provides both audiences and artists an opportunity to witness and partake of engaging artwork through the media of words, music and visuals. It's a chance to collectively look at how far South Africa has come over the past 2 decades and to position spoken word as a medium to both chronicle and shape the South African journey in the years coming. Well, joining us in studio is the organizer of this particular event, Thabiso Mohare. Good to have you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you. Tell me, what inspired this?
I think we've been working in the Newtown area in Johannesburg for the last 4 years as Word and Sound, and primarily trying to get into, traditionally non-poetry spaces. So our partnership with the Market Theatre over the last 2 years has seen us create space for a lot of young poets and writers to emerge and grow through the platform we've been creating. So the Spoken Word Festival, the Spoken Freedom Festival, is a continuation of that work. So as celebrating 20 years with the Market Theatre, we thought, what's a good way to reflect on the new voices, the new writings, the new work, the new stories that have been coming out of South Africa over the last 20 years, and who are the voices that are carrying the flag, from your Gorapezo Khositiles, your Lebo Mashiles, who are the new voices that have, moved
that are
beyond.
taking the baton and moving forward.
Yeah.
Talk to us about them. Who are some of those that are going to be represented there?
Sure, we've got 14 poets that will be performing over the weekend, and it's a nice blend of poets who've been practicing for 5 years and more, and poets who've been active for the last 5 years. So we're looking at the likes of Napo Mashiane, who's a theatre maker, a performer, an actress, a spoken word poet as well. We're looking at Vangi Ganso, we're looking at Tereska Mayswand, who's a TV writer, who's also a poet as well. We're looking at younger voices like Cornelius Jones, Mandi Savundla, Masai Dabula, Modise Sokote. We've got 14 exciting voices that I think everyone should come out and get to hear and experience.
Is it only the spoken word? Is it only poetry, or is there more to it?
Look, the way poetry is being presented today is quite different. It's not your traditional roses are red, violets are blue, or very book heavy. Young poets today are using music, they're incorporating video. The likes of Mutle Mutibe, he sings his poetry with video as well, with music, because that enhances the message, that enhances the experience for an audience member who's sitting there as well. So it becomes more entertaining and more multi-sensory as well, which I think is progressive for poetry. People traditionally know poetry either on books or something that's just being read. So I think it's a new way of presenting poetry. It's new, it's exciting, it's fresh as well, and it's more engaging. And it will definitely change your perception of what poetry is, and that's what we'd like to challenge as well.
In terms of the aim of the whole festival, I mean, obviously there's a theme, or you follow one sort of line of thought. What is it? What are you trying to promote? I think,
look, with this, we're promoting new voices. I think for the first time, what we're realizing is that previously, I'll give you a simple example, us meeting at a poetry session every month. Previously, because we didn't have rights to assembly, that couldn't happen. So how do we bring that to today's world and contextualize for young people to understand that writing, that being able to speak out freely without your material getting banned or yourself getting banned is a beautiful right, and we need to celebrate it. We need to look at the responsibility that comes with it, because in that shapes of what are we saying, what kind of messages are we writing for future generations, how are we rewriting some of the wrongs of the past. So the theme we're looking at is that what are the new voices, what are the new stories. South Africa has gone through so much in the last 20 years, and it's through these new stories that we're able to then see where we're going and start shaping then that future that we want to South Africans.
Do you think there's enough projects and platforms like what you are doing to promote this freedom of spoken word, or festivals, or poetry as we like to call it?
There are significant platforms, your Poetry Africa, Open Book Festival, Speak the Mind at Arts Alive, but I think we need more. We need more infrastructure, we need more programming, so that we encourage young people from an early age, from high school, because this is a beautiful way to get young people interested in literature and reading. So from high school, if we can get them involved, get them interested, so that throughout life, this is a skill that they can take with them. Every single industry needs copy. How do we encourage young people to get into literature as a career? For example, to get into academics as an example. So spoken word and poetry drives that. It gets young people excited about words, about writing. So I think this is a beautiful way for us to start helping and supplementing the education system using the arts and using spoken word.
Excellent. Okay, let's get those details out there. So it's happening
from the 3rd to the the 6th of July, so
6th.
starting tomorrow.
Excellent.
On the 3rd, we've got Cornelius Jones, Makafula Vilagazi, Napo Mashiani. Starts at 7:30. On Friday the 4th, Vuyela Maluleke, Natalia Mulebati, Mutle Mutibi also starts 7:30. Saturday, we start at 2:30 with an open mic slam. And then in the evening, we'll have Andrew Manyika, Vangi Ganso, and Kwaz Roort. And then we close on Sunday at 3 o'clock with Tereska Maishond, Masai Dabula, Mendi Vundla, and Mudise Sokhota. So it's 4 days, 50 Rand each show. For more information, go to wordandsound.wordpress.com or follow us on Twitter at Word and Sound. All the information is there. 200 Rand for the whole weekend. It will be a beautiful experience and it will be money well spent.
Stunning. Well, keep up the good work promoting the great poets out there. Thabiso Mohare, who organizes the event, telling us all about it. Thank you. Thanks for being our guest here on the program. All right. So we basically have come to the end of the program this morning. And what a varying program and so many subjects we've managed to cover in this amount of time. I just want to again give you the information of this Ancient Civilization, Science and Consciousness Conference that's happening. I mean, I really must say my interest was piqued doing this interview. Dr. Robert Shaw, wow, incredible. 5th and 6th of July, Linda Auditorium at the Wits University, scaconference.co.za. Go online, check it out there. You can also book your tickets there before you arrive at the event. So there's a lot to see there. Also, Grahamstown. You talk about poetry. We're going to Grahamstown next week. Will you be there as well? Good. So we'll catch up with you there.
Yes, ma'am.
We're broadcasting there from on Wednesday morning. It's been a while since we as the week program of Morning Live have gone there. So I'm so glad that we're going there this year. And we'll be there on Wednesday to give you everything from Grahamstown. Looking forward to it and hope that weather holds out because it looks really good in that side of the world, the Eastern Cape. Beautiful weather. East London, 29 degrees today. Keep it for us next week if you don't mind. All right. Have a lovely day, everybody. You take care of yourselves. We'll be with you again tomorrow morning, bright and early, 6 o'clock for the Donderdag edition of Morning Live. Thanks, everyone. God bless you all. Shap, shap. Hey, tada.